Hey everyone, Liz here. Hope you're having a happy Wednesday. Welcome to not only the villain chat, but we got our first sneak peek at episode 5 already. That's coming out this Saturday for Beast Morphers, and someone made a cameo-ish, and we're going to talk about that afterwards, but you know we got to give some love to the villains of Beast Morphers, so that is why we're doing the villains chat for episode 4. 4 episodes in, and we have already had Roxy playing with Ravi's emotions, like actually really playing with him, which was fantastic. You have Blaze versus Scrozzle. Scrozzle is already trying to, I'm gonna say double cross Blaze and Roxy, but he's trying to get Evox on his own. He's got his own plan. I think we all kind of knew from day one, right? He had his own plan, so Scrozzle's doing his own thing. Oh, and we got episode descriptions out for all of the rest of the episodes until episode 8. So I'll be talking about that a little bit also, and I hope the wildlife is not too loud out here. So let's just get into talking about all of these amazing villains. Ravi and Roxy. They were a thing. Ravi dumped Roxy because he's a stickler for rules and he couldn't date her because of Grid Battle Force. So he still had feelings for her, and it was Valentine's Day. They flat out do say in this episode about the avatars that they're just a digital copy without any of the messy emotions. Nate said it before, you know, I think episode 1, but this is just good to hear it from the other end. But with having these memories, she's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. He's gonna miss me. Shows up. So she makes this monster simply to get his attention. I love that this monster wasn't go do steal all of the Morph X or do whatever. It's just cause chaos, and she has her own plan. That just the monster was cannon fodder. I love that she just made it. And, oh, and she had a line, here goes nothing but evil. I love the way she is being written. After she saves Ravi a bit, gives him this look. Oh, the look is great. Bringing him to the fountain with a digital rose. She played him like a fiddle, guys. It was so good. And this whole time, like, you could tell she just had this confidence in her plan. She knew exactly what she was doing with the in-game, and in fact, she nearly would have won if it wasn't for the fact that Ravi left that loose end there of just taking, you know, he had to take the neural aligner, I get it, but of course Nate was going to find out, and then the Rangers had to go find him. She nearly got him to be evil, and this is only episode 4. It was the episode I was wanting to get with her using his emotions, but now that it's so early and it was so good, I want more. This was the episode we really wanted to get more about Roxy's character, and she completely lived up to all of the hype. And this neural aligner is interesting that this is what she had Ravi get. Now, maybe in her head it was just I gotta think of something that might work, so she just kind of said it. Maybe she was also wanting the neural aligner for some plot, and Scrozzle and Evox were like, bring it back. She ended up winning in a way. Like, she did get the neural aligner, so hopefully they'll be doing some more fun stuff with that. But wouldn't it be interesting if the neural aligners were actually the Avatar's downfall, when in fact it was Roxy who first brought it to Ravi's attention? And, you know, when he mentioned it to Nate, and Nate's like, oh, you know, that's a possibility. It could work, you know, months down the line. Hey, we're gonna be here in a few months. Maybe. Wouldn't that be interesting if the villains were, in the end, their own downfall? Which, I guess, happens, but there you go. So, Scrozzle, by the end, starts really shining because he actually has a really great line. He's gonna go make the Giga Drone, and he's like, I got a present for you, Rangers, and it ain't flowers and chocolate. Like, I love the way the quips. So Scrozzle makes the Giga Drone and ends up telling Roxy, you know, bring back that neural aligner. The Rangers have to go. Of course, you know, they saved him, whatever, stupid Rangers. Oh, and that neural aligner, yeah, it is gonna actually have really big plans. At the end of the episode, we learn Scrozzle is talking to Evox, saying that this could be the key. Trust me, Master, it will unlock you from your cyber chains, I promise. The neural aligner is the key. I had you going, didn't I? Just think, maybe, no. this thing is going to be huge. So her technical plan didn't quite work, but Scrozzle ended up salvaging it, and now they are a big step closer to getting Evox out. So Scrozzle talking to Evox. Evox is like the neuraliner is the key. Scrozzle, just what I need for the plan I told you about once I build the new machine I design. Don't forget, it's me you'll be thanking, and not those fools, Blaze and Roxy. Evox just says start gathering up what you need, no delays. First thing, eliminate grid battle force. So unfortunately Evox just hasn't had a lot yet so far, because he's been in there. I mean, he was more than Vengex when Vengex, remember, was just like a tower. But Evox is pretty much stuck right now. Scrozzle, knowing he has a plan, of course, the fact that he already had this plan in action, he's probably told Evox about it, keeping Blaze and Roxy completely out of it. I mean, they are avatars. Like, if they get destroyed, wouldn't they just cease to exist and the other one wake up? I mean, maybe it's an insurance plan. Maybe Scrozzle's doing it because he's like, hey, if the other ones fail, then it's still up to me to get this guy out of here because he's stuck here and I'm stuck here. And when are we gonna get Fangor or whatever? Season 2. That'll be the Season 2 villain. I don't know. So let's get going on to the episode descriptions for everything up to episode 8, and then we're going to talk about that episode 5 preview we just saw today. Episode descriptions are out again this weekend. It's going to be episode 5. We have 6, 7, and 8, and it looks like we're going to be getting a new episode every Saturday in April. Huzzah to us. Let's get going. So, taking care of business episode that we are going to be seeing this Saturday. Devin finds it difficult to balance a new job he took to impress his dad and the duties of being a Red Ranger. Oh, and we're seeing that in the clip. So let's go to episode 6, Hangar Heist. Going to be airing on April 13th. Nate develops a new technology from a captured Giga drone, and Devin struggles with fully trusting his team. Okay, so it looks like, we had Yellow Ranger, Blue Ranger, Red Ranger episode this weekend. After that, maybe the whole building them up as a team. I like that. Let's move on to episode 7, A Friend Indeed. Evox targets the B-Spots to stop the Power Rangers from forming their Megazord. That's smart, and I've been telling this since the Beast Morphers even started. These B-Spots are going to be so important to everything. And Evox is already going to go after them this early. They're already using all of my ideas in the first half of the first season. Okay, because that means they're going to have even better ideas that I haven't thought of yet. Episode 8, this one's going to be good, and this could be because we usually get our hiatus, remember guys, after episode 8. So in theory, after April 27th, after episode 8, we could be going on hiatus. We won't know for a little while until the next, batch of names drop. So keep that in mind while you listen to this, because this is episode 8, and this could totally be a cliffhanger. It's called The Cybergate Opens. Okay. That enough means it could probably be it, but oh no, there's more. Scrozzle executes his plan to finally free Evox from the cyber dimension, and the Rangers, along with an unexpected friend, must do everything in their power to stop them. So I'm thinking maybe Gold Ranger debut in it. It would be great if they did it, because then they could start dropping, some of his toys or whatever earlier on, and so he'll have at least debuted in the show. Thinking, from like a toy standpoint, but in a show standpoint, what a way to build hype if that would be the last one. So if it's Scrozzle, if they're already taken, a huge thing trying to get Evox out, then we're gonna have maybe the unexpected friend. Is Nate gonna be the Gold Ranger? And Scrozzle's already doing a plan. This show is cramming so much in already, and I am so excited about all of this. So Power Rangers dropped the new trailers, a minute-long teaser for the episode that is happening on Saturday, and so let's just pick this apart, right? Ravi and Zoe find Nate at the beginning of the teaser in what looks like to be maybe a bigger hangar or something. Nate makes a comment of that the normal lab was getting a little full. So he had to come out, and there was some talk of, we couldn't find, or this was everything we found. I hope it's helpful for you. When Nate makes the comment about it was getting a little full, someone walked by with a card, and on it was the head of Beat J Stag. Now, we don't know yet what the name of this character, person, or however it's going to actually end up happening. Maybe the name's Steel. that was floating around there a bit. So maybe the name will be Steel. But the thing is, it didn't like have all of it together. It looked like a very rounded version of it. They're already teasing it, and so this will be episode 5. So in theory, I'm guessing by 8 he has to be out and made. Like maybe he'll start, because remember last episode we were talking about maybe he was already getting to work on it. Episode 5, you see the head go by, and Ravi even kind of stops and like, cause he's like, you know, what is this place? There's a reason, you know, his head follows. You need to see it, and there it is. There is our foreshadowing. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. Then you get to see Devin. He's working at a car wash. That's going to be the place he's working at. Remember the episode description. And his dad was there. It looks like maybe helping him. A big bad and Blaze show up. And Ravi and Zoe have to go fight it alone because Devin isn't washing cars with his communicator on. Alright, Tommy, leaving your communicator everywhere. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm excited, of course. I'm going to be watching it when it airs. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to have my review up on Saturday or not, but stay tuned. And yeah, Thursday, so tomorrow I'll be talking about Ryu Soju stuff, and Friday, Ranger and Toku Week in review. Stay tuned, guys. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification if you haven't done it already, because I have so much content coming out. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you later. Have a great day. Bye! I'm ready to go in now.